Hello Earth Signs, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Okay, if you are a regular viewer, you know that we are doing a monthly overview because of the setup I have got out at the moment. If you are a new viewer, what I do is I get one main energy out of my runes there. That would be the overall energy of the month of July for you all. Out of there, we'll get 5 main cards, which will be the main energies for each of the weeks of July going into August. And then we'll get some clarifiers out of there for you. Okay. All that being said, I would just like to point out that this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Perhaps you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart, and maybe one of the other signed reads will be more coherent with you. Maybe you're acting from a water point or an air point or a fire point. Okay, all that being said, shall we crack on with it? Okay, so we have got the main energy of Manas coming out for the main energy of the month for you. Manas is an energy of the self, humanity, if you will, as a whole. Support, assistance, intelligence, family, all that sort of stuff. So for the month of July for you, we could be dealing with maybe like humanity type issues for you. Maybe you're going to be contributing to the community somehow. Maybe you're going to be helping with support groups, or maybe you're going to need a support group. It could be. It's also an indication that you're using your intelligence. You're going to be thinking your way through things instead of charging your way through things. And family is going to be having a big part for you this month as well, Earth signs. Okay, so let's have a little look-see. We have got the Ace of Wands coming out from the bottom of the deck before I do my cut, and the Two of Cups coming out after I do my cut. So that's also saying that there's new beginnings for you and possibly meeting soulmates. Now, when I say meeting soulmates, I don't mean you're going to find someone who's going to like be your forever person and you're going to get married and have children with. It could possibly be that. But generally, a soulmate is just someone who spends time in numerous lifetimes of yours. Those sort of people you bump into and you've never met them before, but you feel that you know them somehow. Okay. I would just like to also point out that this is a predictive read. We are dealing with a whole month in one go. So, yeah, things can change by the end of the month depending on your free will and the like. And also the fact that not all 5 weeks may resonate with you. I'm dealing with three earth signs all at once here. So the first 2 weeks might be for Taurus and Virgos, and the last 2 weeks might be for Virgos and Capricorns, and then the third middle week might be for Taurus and Capricorn, something like that, or maybe just Taurus by themselves. I don't know. You use your judgment and your discernment when it comes to that. What else can I say about this? Oh yeah, I will be doing individual signed monthly overviews from now on. I'm still working on exactly what sort of layout and what sort of style I want to use for that. Because of that reason, it for now is currently just staying in my membership area. Obviously, if you want to join my membership, that is entirely up to you. It does cost you money, a monthly subscription, but you do get things like where I'm playing around with other types of reads, and maybe if I'm doing like the world event reads I sometimes do, and they seem a little controversial when I'm doing them, I might just dump them in there, because obviously it's like a paywall. If I'm talking about, I don't know, assassinations and the like, then, well, you can pay to watch that and no one can say anything about it. Yeah? I'm not like trying to do fear porn or anything like that, because it's in that little area. Anyway, all that being said, let's crack on with it, shall we? If I remember anything else I meant to say, I will say it. So for the first week of July, we have got the Judgment. Something possibly coming back. Maybe you're casting judgment on a situation. Maybe you're getting a second chance at something. On the second week, we have got the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is setting the intention, moving towards new horizons, but not actually fully committing towards it. So maybe you're all packed and ready to go, and you're standing at the train station or the harbour or wherever you may be, the airport, and you're having second thoughts, or you're thinking, am I sure this is where I want to be going? Okay, for the third week, we have got the Two of Swords. There is a difficult decision to be made for you in the third week. Sometimes I get it from the Two of Swords. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, it's an obvious one. But you've still got this other one which is niggling, and it's like, well, no, I'm not sure which one I should do. For the fourth week, we have got the Four of Cups. I'm getting an energy of want of this Four of Cups. There's something in your life you're missing, and you're realising it in the fourth week of July. And on the last week of July, going into August, we got the Three of Pentacles for you, which is an energy of working on something with someone. Teamwork makes the dream work, so to speak. Maybe it's a new project you're undertaking. Maybe someone's come to you with an idea or project that you might be well suited for, and they're trying to get you on board with their idea. Okay, I'm just going to clear my throat before we go any further. And had a slab of my tea, and you don't really want to be hearing that over the microphone, do you? No. Okay, so let's have a look at the Judgment in a little bit more detail. Can I have some clarifiers for the Judgment, please? This, as I said, this could be... Oh, you've got quite a few cards coming out. We'll start with them ones. Okay, this could be like two lots of messages for you on this. So we'll stick them ones on the top of Judgment for now. And you've probably got about the same amount on the floor as well. So we got the King of Pentacles. We got the Four of Wands, and we got the Page of Swords, and then we'll cross the Seven of Pentacles over that. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, this could be the person who is coming back, or maybe who you're giving a second chance to. There's someone who's successful. There's someone who works hard for that success. It's not like they're like born into their money or anything like that. They're not arrogant about it. They're quite modest about what they got. They'd like to help other people as well. Maybe they're coming back to help you. Maybe you talk to them about investing in an idea of yours, and they turned you down the first time, but now they're thinking about it and thinking, I might come back for this. There is a commitment with that Four of Wands. They're committing to you on this particular time round. With the Page of Swords coming out with that as well, there's a tinge of disappointment attached to it. It could be them making a big deal out of it, making a big drama out of it, where it doesn't necessarily have to be. But I think for you, you're feeling a little bit disappointed that it has to be a second chance. Why didn't they just go with it the first time? Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles coming out, this is why it's telling us it's a second chance. It's because they were not ready, or you weren't ready the first time round. The Seven of Pentacles is a divine timing card, but it talks more about like, now is the time. Okay, so it's sort of suggesting that maybe the first time round wasn't the time. Let's just take an apple tree, for example. Apple trees look like they're ready. You pick an apple off, you bite into it. It's as sour as hell. It's not ready. It's not ripe. It needs some more time left on the tree. So you leave the rest of the apples on the tree, and you go back a couple of weeks later, try your apple, and it's all sweet and juicy. And it's like, now it's time to harvest my apples. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is kind of suggesting there. Right, okay, let's have a look at these ones. Now, we have got these in reverse. We've got Strength in reverse. We have got the Four of Cups in reverse. And we have got the Queen of Cups in reverse, and crossing it in the upright is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we're juggling something about with that Two of Pentacles being the crossing card. Now, Strength in reverse indicates fear. Okay, if you need strength to tackle a situation, it means you fear that situation. In this particular case, you fear the situation more than you have strength to tackle it. So you might be ignoring the situation a little bit. It's not the first time this situation has come about. Remember, that main energy of Judgment is talking about the fact that there's a second chance. But I also said on this one, maybe you're just judging a situation. This is the one. You fear the fact that you have to judge this situation. The Four of Cups in reverse is kind of telling you, or telling us, that you're over it. You're bored with the situation. There's nothing in it left for you anymore. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm actually getting sort of like I'm a closing off my emotions. I've dammed up my emotional reservoir to a person or a situation. I'm detaching from it, and I don't want to deal with it anymore, with that Four of Cups in reverse. But the Two of Pentacles is a juggling energy. Yes, you may have done all that. You haven't let the other person or people who are connected with the situation know this yet. So you're juggling about the fact that I've detached from this situation, but I'm still in the situation, so I'm dealing with it. I'm going through the motions, so to speak, but I'm kind of motioning my way out of the situation slowly. Okay, so let's have a look at the Three of Wands for you. What can you tell us about the Three of Wands, universe? And that's the first card, what flew out as I asked that. The King of Swords, okay. And the Moon. The first thing the Moon is telling us is the fact that this is lots of different things, okay? It's telling us that I can't really give you an exact. The universe is saying, I can't give you an exact on this. So the energy is affecting a lot of you Earth signs on multiple unconnected situations. Okay, so for some of you, this is definitely like something to do with your job. For some of you, it's definitely something to do with your relationship. For some of you, it's definitely to do with your hobbies. For others of you, it's definitely to do with the book you're trying to write. And for others of you, it's whatever it is in your life. Okay, you're setting the intention to do. You're thinking about getting a new job. You're thinking about writing a book. You're thinking about breaking up from your wife or husband. You're thinking about getting married. Whatever it may be, that Moon is saying that that's it for you. Okay, there's just too many of you here to actually pinpoint it down to one specific thing. But whatever it is for you, you're setting the intentions to, you know the truth about it, and you're taking the action on it. So for instance, if you are thinking about writing a book and you know the truth that you're not brilliant at writing, maybe you're taking action on a creative writing course. You're looking into doing something like that. If you're thinking about getting a new job, but you're not 100% sure what you want to work in, you know the truth, you know what you want to work in, and you're taking action in teaching yourself or learning about that, or finding an opening for you in all that. The Moon is also telling us that whatever it is, it's a new path for you. It was that Ace of Wands which came out in the cut. Now crossing this one is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is telling us this is giving you independence and freedom. It might even in the long run lead you to riches. Okay, and crossing that, just backing up the fact that this is the right little pile of cards for this particular read, is that Three of Wands again. Yeah, which, as it's a repeating card, it's now just said, yeah, everything what he's just been telling you is right. It's literally turned into the cycle. We go back to the Three of Wands, so we go through the whole lot of cards again. Okay. So, it also told me the card under the Three of Wands is nothing to do with the rest of it, because the Three of Wands is linking with the Three of Wands. So the Two of Swords is talking about a difficult decision. Now, this could be quite well and possibly linked with the second week of July for some of you, and for others of you it might not be. But whatever it is, you have a difficult decision linked with this freedom. Okay, and the Hierophant coming out as well. So yeah, you're facing a decision. You got to make a decision. The decision is about your freedom and your independence, but you're not sure. You don't think you, like what I said here. You don't feel you have what it takes to do it. That's why that's a 3 of Wands and not a 4 of Wands. You're setting the intention to do it. You haven't committed to doing it, but you're taking the action on finding out what it is. And this is it. In the second or the third week, we're making that decision. Do I or don't I? Do I risk what I've got to try to get my independence and freedom? And do I find someone who is in a better position to teach me? The Hierophant is, well, it's the religious guru to the Emperor. Whenever the Emperor needed any sort of religious or moral advice, he would go to his Hierophant. And the Hierophant would sort of say, with his ultimate knowledge he has, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, all that. And so you're looking for someone to help you and guide you through this situation, okay? Crossing this is the 4 of Pentacles, which is talking about hanging on to what you already have. Is a card of greed. It means a lot of things, but in this particular case, it's a card of greed. I'm feeling that coming off it. And it is hanging on to what you've got. This is the decision. Do I let go of what I've got because it's secure and I know it's there and I know what I'm dealing with? Or do I let go of that and be set adrift in the river of life and see what happens? So that is your third week. Your fourth week, the 4 of Cups. My need energy, I'm feeling. I'm missing something. I'm not missing something. I am. I'm missing all sorts of things. But you are missing something in the 4th week of July. And it's you're kind of either pinpointed what it is that you are missing in your life and you are going to start trying to pursue that, or you just know that there's something missing and you're still trying to find out what it is. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords and we have got the 3 of Pentacles coming out, which is clearly flowing into the following week as well. Right, the Queen of Swords is saying that you do know what you're missing, but you haven't taken any sort of action on it. Okay, possibly because you need more than just you to take the action on it. You need a team around you. Maybe it's a support team. Remember, we have got Malaz out as the overall energy. Maybe it's some sort of support team you need. Maybe it's some other skill you require to get a project up and running or a situation finalized, but you don't have that skill, but you need to find someone who does have that skill, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, crossing this is the 5 of Wands. This is going to be a testing time for you. Okay, knowing what you need and what has to be done, but not being able to do it. Okay, and God, trust me, that can drive you crazy. And then it isn't any particular like astrology set. It's not like something what always happens to earth signs or something. It can happen to any star sign. It doesn't matter on what type of star sign you are. Okay, so the last week of July going into August, the 3 of Pentacles. I think this is you actually pursuing that team you need, okay, or whatever it is which you are trying to deal with. We've got a load of little cards come out, and there's that 2 of Cups we had from the pre-shuffle. Okay, we got the Death card, and we have got the 2 of Wands as well. So the 2 of Cups is talking about that soulmate. Okay, now this could be a soulmate. It could be your happy ever after person you spend the rest of your life with, and you love and cherish and hold and honor and all them wonderful words. But it could just be someone who appears in your life every lifetime, or it could even be a new one who is the first time they're in your life, but from future lives they will also start turning up in them as well. The Death card is saying that something has to die. Perhaps you have to let go of an old soulmate for this new soulmate to come in, okay, or this new energy to come in, to allow this new thing to happen. Maybe it's a way of thinking what has to die for you with the Death card coming out there. I'm going to say it's a Scorpio energy, but I don't quite know how that's connecting at the moment. And I wouldn't normally, I haven't said it about any of the other cards come out, because we've had Leo come out, we've had Pisces come out, we've had Taurus come out. Didn't mention it, okay? But on this one, I did feel the need to say it's a Scorpio energy. So maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio with this Three of Pentacles. There is a choice for you to be had in the end of the month. It's kind of like a crossroads. Do I go left? Do I go right? You kind of feel that they're both going to take you to the same place eventually. You're just not entirely sure which one's going to be the quickest or easiest way for you. Crossing all this is the Emperor. Okay, this is you taking charge of the situation. And again, it's another star sign card, which I haven't mentioned as a star sign, because that would be Aries, but it's nothing to do with an Aries. Okay, it might be something to do with a Scorpio, nothing to do with an Aries. Yeah, so you're going to be taking control of this situation. Here, you're not sure about it. You're a bit detached from it. You're a bit cold from the situation. But come the end of the month, it's like, right, to make this work, it needs guidance. It needs control. I'm going to do that. Okay, you might not be the best person to do that, but within the situation, you're the only person who's willing to do that. So again, this could be in a relationship, it could be in work, it could just be in life generally. Maybe you're starting a support group, maybe you're starting a community garden in your local town or village or city you live in. You found a patch of land which seems to be going to waste or something like that, and you decided, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to find out who owns the land and see if we can use it as a communal garden. Maybe an urban farm. How about that? So that is your month of July for you all, my earth signs. If it resonates with you, let me know in the comments of what star sign you actually are. I keep meaning to say this in all of these, but I keep forgetting. Obviously, it's not that important if I keep forgetting, but it would be nice to know what star signs are actually watching these particular ones, because as I said, this is covering for 3 star signs. If this resonates with you throughout the month, please feel free, come back, leave a comment on this video. I'll get back to it as quick as I can. And I hope you enjoyed the read. Until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you all be good out there.